here to resist occupation in these communities right here. All over the world today, people are rising up. You can look at what's happening in West Africa. You can look at what's happening across Western Asia. But you can look at what's happening in Gaza. You know, the Zionists didn't expect it. They didn't think that the Palestinians were capable of this. That's right. Their arrogance, they underestimated the determination of people to be free of colonization. So here today, everyone who came out, everyone who's coming out in the days ahead, I think we're all going to be in Bay Ridge, in Brooklyn next Saturday. Is that right? Yes. Within our lifetime. There are other demonstrations, there are other rallies taking place, and every one of them, we're going to be supporting them on social media every way that we can. Our resistance, it gives courage, it gives strength for those who are giving everything in Gaza today. And we want to show we're with them when they are taking such sacrifice. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
Next up we have these young women and here, young girls who want to say something.
Free! Free Palestine!
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 From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Let's give it up for these young girls. Free Palestine! All right, next up we have Albana. So let's give it up for Albana!
Hi everyone, I just say like one word. I just said we with Palestine, it doesn't matter what the government is gonna talking about, but all of the Bronx is gonna be with Palestine. Do not support the wrong country. Just look how the people die in Palestine each day, and thank you.
We will free Palestine!
We will free Palestine!
Within our lifetime!
Within our lifetime!
We will free Palestine!
We will free Palestine!
Within our lifetime!
Within our lifetime!
Free Palestine!
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 Alright, so next up I want to give the mic to Paul. Alright, so Paul's with the Bronx Screens, and then I'm going to circle one more time. If you want to get on the mic, just let me know.
Hello everybody. My name is Paul Gilman. I'm with the Bronx Screens and the Bronx Anti War Network. Oh, Coalition, I'm sorry. Yeah. And please, look us up, sign up. We do a lot of anti-war stuff. I mean, right now, this is the crisis of the moment, and this is a horrible, horrible crisis. And listen to the lies of the media. They're saying this is a religious war. It's not a religious war. These Zionists are using Judaism as a cover for their own greed, their own lust, their own stealing land. My guess is they even eat pork on Passover. They're a bunch of lying sacks. Oops, there's kids here. The point is, this has nothing to do with Judaism. This has nothing to do with Islam. It's just a cover for one people oppressing another people. And U.S. imperialism plays that game over and over again. Israel was founded by British imperialism. And wherever they went, they did the same thing. India and Pakistan, not supposed to be one country. Now look at them. All these countries in Africa, where they divided groups and put people who, whatever. The point is, eventually we got to get rid of nationalism and become internationalism. Everybody is one person. Everybody is a human, except for the Zionists. And I don't know what to say. I'm horrified. My heritage is I'm half Jewish, half German. And my grandmother lost cousins in the Warsaw Ghetto. And for the Israelis to lock Palestinians up, for the Zionist entity to lock Palestinians up in ghettos, is a total spit on the graves of their ancestors and my ancestors. And then the Warsaw Ghetto. This is the same thing. And these fascists in Israel can't even see that. They don't even care. And recently Netanyahu came out and said Hitler was not to blame for what happened in the Shoah. Can you imagine a Jew supposedly ahead of a Jewish, even though it's a fake Jewish state, saying that, blaming the Arabs for something they did? Blaming the Arabs, like apologizing for Hitler and saying Hitler wouldn't have killed us if the Arabs didn't tell him to do it? Can you imagine? Yeah, they want to make the Arabs a scapegoat for what the Germans did to them. And now in Germany, there's such a fucking, oops, sorry kids. There's such a, that they are now outlawing anyone carrying the Palestinian flag. And now they're pretending that they're not anti-Semites. Well, let's face it, the Palestinians are Semites too. The Germans are still doing it. And not only that, in the support of Israel, the blowback is going to kill everybody if it keeps up. This is not going to be contained just in Palestine and the Gaza. The neighbors can't stand back and see what's going to happen. This could escalate into World War III. And the worst part of it, I don't know, well, it's the death and destruction of the Palestinians. But now we have a psychotic president, Joe Biden, who said he wants, right, Joe Biden wants to say, what? You hate him? Okay, I think even his kids hate him. He's an asshole. Oh, man. Sorry, kids. Do it, don't, whatever. And my kids, they grew up to be whatever, and they had to hear me all the time. Anyway, I gotta wrap it up. Israel is a pariah state. It doesn't represent Judaism. This is not a religious war. This is a war for economic. This is a war for racial supremacy. You know, the Israelis take the word Ashkenazi and emphasize the last 4 letters. I know the Jews here all understand that one. So anyway, down with Israel. Long live the Palestinian people. Long live all the anti-Zionist Jews. Long live all anti-racist people. Long live all the Africans who are surviving and struggling to free the world. Long live Asia. Long live everybody but the racist assholes in every single country. Thank you.
All right, so we have second to last speaker here, and with the Jericho movement, who's going to discuss the Palestinian prisoners. We know that in Palestine, the Israelis are surveilling those that are struggling to resist the occupation. And it's important that we don't forget those behind the walls, those who are imprisoned, who have sacrificed so much for the liberation of Palestine. So let's give it up for Anne.
Viva, viva Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina!
I work with the Jericho movement. We are organized to free all U.S.-held political prisoners and prisoners of war, of which there are many, and many of whom have been in prison for more than 50 years, 40, 50 years. And we have also had many delegations going to Palestine with messages from our political prisoners to the Palestinian political prisoners in total solidarity with Palestine. And I think people also need to remember that all of this started on October 7th, and what was the demand? Free all Palestinian political prisoners now was the demand. And we've been in touch with Adamir, Samidun, Adala. These are organizations that do work with Palestinian political prisoners. They have informed us that in the Israeli prisons, the Palestinian prisoners do not have water, do not have electricity, do not have food. All family visits have been canceled. All legal visits have been canceled. So they're being treated just the same and just as horribly as the people of Gaza. And we all stand in solidarity with the people of Gaza and with the Palestinian political prisoners. And we all stand against this continued genocide. And we will never, never stop fighting for the freedom of Palestine and the freedom of the Palestinian people and the freedom of the Palestinian political prisoners and prisoners of war. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! When I say what's the call, you say free them all. What's the call?
Free them all!
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 All right, Rosa Maria? Is Rosa Maria here? Okay, Rosa Maria. All right, so we are going to end with Rosa Maria. And we have to understand that here in the Bronx, it's a heavily Latino community. So you'll see that a lot of our signage is in Spanish as well. So we're really making the effort to reach the Latino community as well, so we can educate them on the realities of this genocide. So Rosa Maria will say a couple words.
Voy a hablar en español primero y después trataré de decir algunas palabras en inglés. Palestina será libre. Palestina será libre porque 75 años de represión crean resistencia. 75 años de resistencia y 75 más. Porque todos los que creemos en la humanidad, todos los que creemos en que todos somos uno, que todos tenemos valor, seguiremos resistiendo. Yo tengo 76 años y tengo 76 años de resistencia, y así estos niños seguirán el ejemplo, porque les estamos enseñando a amar, les estamos enseñando a luchar. Palestina es un pueblo amado por el mundo. Hoy en día la mayoría de las manifestaciones son a favor de Palestina, porque por más que nos llenen la cabeza y los ojos con esa prensa que dice puras mentiras, nosotros sabemos aquí y aquí lo que realmente es. Lo que realmente es que el sionismo es salvaje, que el sionismo es quien enjaula a los niños, que el sionismo ha destruido un pueblo, pero no completamente, porque mientras haya un palestino vivo, habrá resistencia y nosotros estaremos con ese pueblo. 75 years of oppression, of stolen land, only create 75 years of resistance. And there will be 75 years more. I am 76, and I'm here, and I've been out here like this child. Since I was a child, my brothers taught me to resist, taught me to fight for my people. I am Mexican. You know all the land that was stolen from Mexico. That's right. These people, that's all they know because they just want money and they don't care who they kill and they steal and they murder. And it is the Zionists who cage children. There is video out there. Luckily now we can all go to YouTube and find progressive independent media. Please, anybody that took pictures or video today, please share it. Please share it. This is maybe a small gathering, but it's a very important gathering. Look around you. To have our brothers, our Jewish brothers here is very important. It's so important to show to the world that Zionism and Judaism are not the same, that there are Jews in Israel who are fighting Zionism, and they are being also repressed by Zionism. Zionism is against anything human. We have to resist, and there will be 75 years more because just like these children are here today, my brothers used to take me out when I was a child too, and they taught me to love. And they taught me to fight, and I will die fighting. Viva Palestina Libre!
All right, folks, so that concludes our program for today. I really want to encourage everyone to follow Bronx Anti War on social media. So you'll see the handles on some of the signs. You can also go to bronxantiwar.org. We're here to build the movement against imperialism, against US and Western imperialism. We're wanting to build the movement here in the Bronx to free Palestine, to stop the occupation of Syria, to end the occupation of Puerto Rico, to end the occupation of Haiti, to end the occupation of the Philippines. We want to stop the war machine. The US war machine is destroying the planet. And we have to build this movement right here in the Bronx. So please follow bronxantiwar.org or go to bronxantiwar.org. Get on our newsletter and we will send you updates as to when we're having our next demonstration. Next time, I want to see twice as many people. So can we all commit to bringing one more person with us? All right, we're going to grow this movement. So thank you so much.